Here I am. Yes, I am back again. Not quite as fully as I'd like to be, but, you know, we're going to come back here in increments and bits and pieces. And I'm just delighted to be here today with Anaya. Hello, beautiful girl. How are you today?
Gorgeous heart. Fab, fab, fab. It's exciting, everyone. I was saying to Caroline, it was like I feel like I've been transported back in time. You know, it feels so good to look at this screen and see your gorgeous face next to mine, and here we are again.
And here we are again, two gorgeous faces together.
So
it's really good, really good.
And it shows, doesn't it, about that journey, about you know, especially a long and arduous journey that, you know, such as you've been on. It shows, doesn't it, that you just take each step, you keep moving forward, you do what you need to do, and everything feels like it's never going to change, or maybe it's not going to sort of get back to what we think of as normal. Things unfold.
What's normal? What's normal? You know, I you know, after this journey of what, it's nearly 10 months now, and I just think, well, you know, there's no normal really. It's just how we are in the moment, and it's all about us being in the moment. And when we're having a moment that we're not feeling tip top, well, then just pull up our big girl trousers and, you know, get on with life, sort of thing. But, you know, by the same token, we do need to listen to our bodies, and you know, that was the most important thing for me, because if I hadn't listened to the messages, I don't think I would be here now. So, you know, that was as touch and go as that. So, you know, we're surrounded by such support and love all the time. And when you keep getting messages, go to the hospital, listen to those messages. So, yeah, but no, it's been a really amazing time. And, you know, you become aware so much of the little things in life, and valuing the little things that perhaps as we've, you know, gone along in life, you know, you just sort of, it's not that you disregard the little things, but sometimes you don't think all that much about it. But all of those little things are just so important to all of us.
Game changers, aren't they?
They certainly are.
Yeah. So, you know, we have chosen now that our show day, instead of being Thursday in the USA and Friday in Australia on those timelines, our show day now, everyone, is going to be Sunday on the USA timeline, which is Monday on the Australian timeline. So this is another shift for us, Carol. It just feels this is a good thing for us.
It does, and it just feels right, I think, because you know, sometimes by the end of the week, you know, life is sort of crowding around, and you know, so I think that to start off the week, and you know, we're nice and relaxed usually after a weekend with the family and life, but you know, it just makes you value them so much more too. But I think it's going to be good to have Mondays as our days. Really.
Feels good. It feels right. It feels very harmonious for us both. And of course, because Tibeth is now doing other things which freed up Monday, so you can see the rhythm and the flow and the balance is always operating. It's whether or not we choose to really connect with that.
Yeah. And what they just they're being very cheeky at the moment. They say it's just like school started today. School starts on a Monday. That's the first day. School started today. Yeah. Queensland children in the state system are back at school today, which is lovely. My granddaughter was very excited to be going back to school today.
Mine will be too. And actually, that's a really good point too about just like school starting, because this year, everyone, Carol Ann and I, we've been talking about it for a while, but we're really feeling very strongly now that we're going to do a lot more teaching elements throughout our programs. This is going to be really wonderful for us, and I trust for you as well. Yeah. There's so much we have to share, and it's time to really get down to it, is what I'm feeling. Yeah,
definitely. definitely. I'm getting distracted. My head is not moving in the right directions, and I'm looking at myself. I've got to stop looking at myself. I've got to start looking at the camera.
You've done this. That's why. It takes time to settle back in.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just distracted you from what you were saying, though. But
Great fun.
I just think it's, you know, the way I'm feeling about it at the moment. It's all about new beginnings for us, but new beginnings for everyone out there who's interested in learning and traveling along the next part of a journey with us. Because, yeah, as you say, we have been talking about it for a long while, and you know, so it'd be nice to hear from you guys and tell us what you would like to have some topics on. So, because, you know, there's so much to absorb and to learn and to just have fun with. And if you didn't listen to Anaya's Golden Grid earlier today, whether it's morning or evening, I recommend it. It was just absolutely beautiful. And I know that she's been using the Golden Grid a lot, and it's something that I'm going to put into my toolbox as well now, because it's so easy, it's so beautiful, that I think that, you know, it's something we all can have in our toolbox.
Absolutely. And you're right, it is very easy, so easy. And the fact is that we are now in a period of time, or entering really more, much more fully and more solidly, where we are tuning into our own sovereignty, our own spiritual sovereignty. And this means it's not about such and such does it this way. I mean, as I said earlier, I watch a lot of Tim Wild Practical Ascension videos. I love what Tim brings forward.
Yeah.
And also Diane Cooper. Now, the thing of it is, they're wonderful teaching tools, and I get a lot out of them personally. But this is about claiming my own spiritual sovereignty as well. I'm here to teach. I'm here to share. And I know this, and it's time now for me to really step into that and experience that and express that more fully. So it's going to be a great time for us, Carol Ann. And we are really excited and feeling very drawn to this as a way of expanding what we have been offering, which has been beautiful. But it's time, it's almost like it's time to get a bit more serious with it now.
Yeah, it's time to step up, because this is an amazing time for us all to be here. And there's so much, and by each of us learning, growing, sharing, then that is helping the whole, not just the us, but the whole. And that's what we need to think of. We need to think of the whole, the universe as a whole, everybody as a whole, because as we all bring the light and the love and the learnings into our heart and share it with everyone else, then it's magnifying out. And you know, it's just really awesome. And I'm just on a little, no, they're being very cheeky with me. You've got to have to put up with me today. The dragons are just going round and around, and they're saying, we can fly out everywhere. We want everybody to talk to their dragons. And, you know, they're a part, and it's all part of the whole, because there's so much to learn. And, you know, Tim Wild is just amazing, and is Diana. And as Anaya said, you know, that's them, and now it's then us. We can take on bits of that, and we can put our bits to it, and our guides and angels come in and they expand it even more. And so, because each of us is an individual who's incarnated here in this lifetime, so we need to choose what suits us, what feels right to our energy, to our soul, to who we are, in order for us to be able to move forward with that.
That's right. And you know, it's harmonizing within this amazingly huge field, our energies, your energies. We're going to invite you to really participate. So as Carol Ann said, if there is a topic or a subject matter that you really want to know more about, or perhaps you're struggling a bit with, or perhaps you've just really come through something, you want to share how that felt for you, do let us know, either here on Facebook, or you can email us at love@angelheartradio.com. So again, everyone, Sundays in the USA, our old time slot of, I think it's still 5:30 Eastern. I'm not quite sure where you guys are at with daylight savings. So it's always 10:30 a.m. Brisbane, Australia time, and you can easily find out what that conversion is on Google. So we're looking forward to being here with you next week. We haven't come up with what our subject matter is going to be, but that will be presented to us. And whatever it is, we know it's going to be in a really just beautiful time for what everyone is really requiring and requesting in their prayers and visualizations at the moment, Carol Ann. So until next week,
Till next week. It's just really exciting. I hope to hear from all of you. And as I look up at the timer, it says 11. Woo-hoo-hoo.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, guys, take good care of yourselves. Have an awesome day. Beautiful sleep tonight. Remember the golden grid for when you're going to sleep. And thank you for being with us. And it's really great to be back with you, Carol.
It's great to be back here too, Sarah, and it's great to be back with all of you. And just, let us know what you like, because, we're all different, but, we're here to help us, all of you, because that's our role.
That's it. And it's our joy.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We shall be with you. It'll feel like 5 minutes. So, really do, put it into your diaries, everyone. We want you with us.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Lots of love.
Bye. Lots of love.
Bye.
Thank